Alrighty, so most women look forward to planning the dream wedding, right? Well, just as us Americans look forward to planning our dream wedding, so do the women in Ireland. So today we're going to take a look at understanding and respecting other cultures and traditions as well as our own to better grasp the universal differences between the cultures. Many traditions occur in the Irish lifestyle, which makes the American weddings look really simple and easy to plan, which makes me really relieved and extremely respectful to those women who are putting all the thought and the detail that goes into these traditional Irish weddings. So there are a lot of traditions and jobs that go into these Irish weddings, and each of the women have a lot of tasks to complete in order to create these weddings, starting with selecting the date. So selecting the date. This is one of the biggest pieces of the Irish wedding. I learned a lot of things about setting the date and what needs to be done. So some of the things that I learned are that getting married at the end of the year is extremely lucky. Like you really want to get married at the end of the year. It's super lucky. Everybody wants to. Okay, but one thing that I also learned is that you don't want to get married in the month of May. The month of May is considered to be the month of the Virgin Mary. So nobody really wants to get married in this month because it's considered unlucky. Also, another thing that I learned is that days where it's sunny are considered um, lucky to get married, where days that are rainy are not, which contradicts things that I've heard about American weddings where rain is considered good luck for this newlywed couple in America. So it's kind of cool that we have contradicting theories there. Another thing is that the Ireland Now website, which is just a basic website of a whole bunch of Ireland facts that comes out of Ireland, shows us that each day of the week has a different meaning for when you get married. So if you're going to get married on a Monday, they are going to say, oh, hey, this is like great, you're getting married on a Monday, you're going to be really successful in wealth. And if you're going to get married on a Tuesday, you're going to be really successful in health. And on Wednesday, it says, this is the best day of all to get married. So you should get married on a Wednesday. And hey, if it's at the end of the year, go you. You're going strong. Also, Thursdays mean crosses, Friday means losses, and Saturday means nothing at all. So if you're really lucky, go ahead and get married on Saturday. So if this isn't tedious enough for you, let's look at how the bride has to get ready for when she has her wedding. So the saying that these brides use is something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, and a sixpence for her shoe. So all of you are like, what the heck is this girl talking about? She has no idea what's going on. Each piece means something different to the bride. So the something old is a link to the bride family, grandma's dress, mom's dress, piece of jewelry, etc. And that just links the bride back to her family so that she's still part of that. Something new represents good fortune and success in the future. So this could be a new dress, a new shoes, any part of the wedding ensemble for the bride represents this through the wedding. Something borrowed. This piece I found really cool about all this information that I found on Irish weddings was the something borrowed is the bride-to-be borrows something from a really strong, happily married couple, such as her veil, a pair of earrings, shoes, etc., and this is considered good luck to the newlyweds. Something blue. This started back during biblical times when women wore blue dresses for purity and fidelity, and it kind of trickled into the Irish culture, and now most women in the traditional Irish weddings wear a blue piece in their completed outfit. And the last piece is the sixpence. This is a little bit nickel-sized coin almost that they slip inside their shoe, and it represents wealth and financial fortune. So this is just another one of those pieces that is a good luck piece for them. And if you're really interested in sixpence and coins and everything, go Google it because they've got awesome websites on beautiful designs. So you could check that out. And although there are many traditions that go on before and during the wedding, there are also a lot of traditions that come after the wedding, such as horn honking. So the Tour Claire Irish Traditions website uh, explains that back in time, weapons and guns and stuff was used to shoot off as a hoorah, you made it, congratulations, we're proud of you. But things started happening where people died during this congratulations, and so now instead of using guns and shooting those off, horn honking is a way to congratulate the newlywed couple. Another way to congratulate the newlywed couple is confetti, just as we do in our American culture. We throw rice and whatnot, just as the Irish do. They throw rice and corn and beans and really inexpensive things just as a confetti to express joy and congratulations. One thing that I found interesting about the conclusion of the wedding is that the bride and the groom take separate paths on their way home. And this was started to avoid pranks and kidnapping because when the bride and groom walked home together, people often kidnapped the bride and it was a big deal and it wasn't as funny as it should have been. And so they end up taking different paths home with their bridal parties. One more thing that I found interesting about after the ceremonies, but not necessarily after weddings, was a thing called hand fasting. Hand fasting is basically the recognition of a relationship between two people, and after a year, you can either get married or you can separate. And so it's just kind of like the recognition of this relationship, almost kind of like a promise ring in our culture here. So it's a different way of portraying it, which is really cool. Also, once this relationship is either over or continues, if the relationship is over, both parents have custody of the children. So this kind of gives you an idea of the different wedding traditions and how they're displayed in Irish culture. Americans have similar traditions as well as many of our own that we follow to create and fulfill our wedding fantasies. But now we've learned new traditions that have been followed by the Irish culture, which is kind of cool because now if you're looking for something new, something fresh for your wedding, take a look at Irish cultures. They've got some really neat stuff to follow through your wedding planning. So, in conclusion, although us Americans see things and act on certain traditions doesn't mean that other cultures don't do the same. Learning each different culture's traditions and beliefs can give us a greater understanding and respect as to the differences and similarities between these distinguishing factors of all of these cultures, which is really exciting. And I hope you learned a lot. And thank you.